right, then her name is Bonny Ferrer. In Europe, she's known there, you know, due to the fact that she dances and sings. And anytime I listen to her CD that I've got in her car, I'm totally impressed, and I feel really good to know that she's partly from Ghana. Now she gets to do something for us today. She gets to perform live, actually, for us today. And we get to talk to her about her music, one of the things she loved doing very much, which is dancing salsa. We're going to talk about that as well. So coming up now, we talk to Bonny Ferrer. Weeks back, I was on radio when a friend of mine sent me a text message asking me, do you know Bonny Ferrer? I was like, well, the name sounds very familiar. So she was like, listen, I think you need to do some research on this lady, and I'm sure after your research, you would definitely want to have her on your show. So I did my research, and I must say I was very impressed, and that's the reason why she's here. So I'm sure after the interview, you guys are going to be totally impressed as well. So she's sitting right next to me. Bonny Ferrer, welcome to the show.
Hello, thank you very much.
Nice, nice, nice. Very first question, who is Bonny Ferrer?
That's me. First answer. Yes, what shall I say? I'm a Spanish-Ghanaian singer based in Germany right now, but I'm planning to come to Accra, to where my roots are.
Nice.
And yes, I've been singing for ages, and that's my career, my passion.
Okay.
And yes, that's what I love, and that's what I'm going to try to do here as well.
Sabes bien, anhelo su amor, espero que reaccione un día su corazón, aunque sé que la espera eterna puede ser. Te pido Dios, escuchas mi súplica, ¿qué puedo hacer?
At which year, what time in your life did you realize, okay, I can really sing? I wanted to be a singer, but I can really sing. And which part of your life did you choose the music genre that you wanted to do?
I started at school when with 9 years. I always had to sing for my schoolmates. So actually they liked my voice, so I kept on singing. And then I found my first band with 17 years. Wow. A school band, and we were doing like some kind of funk jazz, something like that. Okay. But after some years of development and singing, I found my own style that is Latin soul, what I really prefer. I love salsa. I also teach salsa. Okay. So I combine everything together.
Okay. Me mire a mí con la misma pasión con la que yo lo miro a él.
Now we're going to talk about the fact that she loves salsa and the fact that she teaches salsa as well. In Ghana, salsa is like, it's crazy. Everybody loves salsa. Everybody wants to dance salsa. Now if you want to know salsa from the very best, we're going to talk about that because she's going to be teaching people in Ghana who are interested in dancing salsa as well. But now let's talk more about her music. How did your music take off? First album, first single, how did it all take off?
Actually, the recent album has been finished ending of November. Okay. I've been recording it with a friend of mine in Germany. Okay. But I already have had some releases with house tracks with different producers. So actually, it's like about 10 years that I'm always doing something with music. But right now, it's my own stuff, my music, my lyrics, my heart and my soul.
So what's the dream? What's the plan for this album now?
I'm doing promotion for it. So I've been actually starting here.
Nice.
In my country where I was born. So I hope that brings me luck. But I will also be going to Spain as well, because the album is in Spanish and in English.
Yes.
And so that's what I'm actually going to try to promote the album.
Okay. Let's talk about, we're going to come back to the album, because I want to talk about some of the songs on the album, the reasons why you wrote those songs and all that. But tell me about dancing. How does the dancing and the singing come together?
Well, it's, I love salsa. I've been listening to salsa for ages, and I also started singing salsa. I got my band together and said, let's start a salsa project. So all came together then with my boyfriend. He's a passionate salsa dancer and a salsa teacher as well. Okay. So he actually influenced me a lot. He how do you say that? He infiltrated me with with the salsa. So I started doing that every night. I was out every night. I was so crazy for salsa. So that's how it came up. So I started teaching with him. And since then, yeah, it's always a part of me, the singing and the dancing. Okay, so you're planning to set up something here and teach people in Ghana as well? Yes, that's what we're planning to do as well, yeah. Okay, so how is the plan? How's it going to be? Like, sure, there's somebody watching out there who's going to go like, wow, okay, now I've always wanted to learn salsa. Now this is the time. How do they get in contact with you? How's it going to start? How do people who really want to learn salsa get to meet you and start learning? Actually, right now we're looking for an adequate place where we can teach salsa. I've been running around Accra, and we have some places where we might actually be teaching and doing a party afterwards as well, with also some live performance. Everything is there. There's the teaching, the music, and the live performance. So as soon as everything is settled down, I will come to you again. So great. I'll give details. But actually, I have a website, bonnyferrer.com. There people can find information, and there's also on MySpace a website that is Dancing on the One. So there we'll also post some information. Okay. Now let's talk about, back to the album, the songs on the album. Trust me, I totally love the album. What inspires each song? Actually, stories that happened to me or to other friends of me. So I just thought about them and said, wow, that's something nice I can write a song about. So I'll just sit down and then I start putting the words together. And my own situation, for example, one song that is Daily Prayers, a gospel lyrics, that was a song I wrote when I was really down. So I found the trust and the strength in the daily prayer, so that's, I had to write a song about that. Then the other one, Estrella de Mar, the salsa song, was actually a song that I wrote in Mallorca when I was there for 4 weeks singing. And I was so inspired by the power of the sea, so that came this I think you call it sea star, star of the sea. That's what it means in Spanish. So I wrote a song about that, about everything that happens. Maybe when I go home and I'm really touched by your personality, I also listen to your CD, which I really love. I told you already. Thank you. Thank you. So it's I'm always inspired by situations, also by other artists. When I listen to their music and I say, wow, that's nice, that's groovy. So that gives me the kick to write another song.